Welcome. To the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, and evolve. Sister, spiritual inspiration shared through the arts. Sister, spiritual inspiration shared through Ayana. When can you listen to the Sister Speak Show? At 7 p.m. Central. Tune in on the go or at your residence show. Spreaker, YouTube, Alexa, or SoundCloud. Interviewing special guests that have been blessed and will bless us. Through spoken word and awareness, knowledge is wealth if you gain it. Share this in the streets, in the burbs, anywhere that we can be heard. It's about that time to elevate your mind. Feel the beat, Sister Speak. Come and eat a spiritual treat. It's about that time to stimulate your mind. Feel the beat, Sister Speak. Come and eat a spiritual treat.
Welcome, 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 my brothers and sisters. Welcome to the tour on the Sister Speak Show. I am Ayana, and it is my pleasure speaking with you all this evening. I am the hostess, creator, and producer of the Sister Speak Show. Kingdom Child Recordings, executive producer of the Sister Speak Show. Brothers and sisters, tonight, oh yes, we do have a special guest on the tour. Well, for most of you, you already know. But for those of you who do not, we have Allie. Oh yes, Allie, straight out of Houston, who dropped her album Soul Proprietor, brothers and sisters, this month. Okay, she will be on the Sister Speak Show. She will be on the tour. She's calling in and she is representing Houston. Now, brothers and sisters, I am still recovering, but I do feel a whole lot better than what I did these past few days. So welcome to all of my first-time listeners. Welcome back to all of my regular listeners. Now listen, the Sister Speak Show airs Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, as well as other days. It depends on, my special guest schedule. But let me tell you what we have on the Sister Speak Show. We have the platform. We have coming to the stage. We have the culture climate. We have the tour. We have the laugh line. And just added to the Sister Speak Show, we have the search effort, a segment that focuses on brothers and sisters who have gone missing, survivors of kidnapping situations and other situations where they have been maybe a hostage or so to speak. We also have cold cases that we're going to be covering. And we're also going to have interviews with coroners and homicide investigators and homicide detectives. Well, why are you doing this? Because I just want to join the quest to cover internationally the fact that our brothers and sisters have gone missing and we want to bring them home. So please tune in January on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for that segment of the Sister Speak Show. Now, my brothers and sisters, listen. We have special guest interviews. We have live performances. We have in-studio interviews. We have live on location reports. The special guests who will be on the Sister Speak Show are dynamic and they are impacting the community with their passions. The Sister Speak Show is a talk show that will keep your mind and your soul informed, energized, and encouraged. We are a cultural renaissance platform that influences a climate that is conducive to who you are and who you should be. No reckless entertainment, just responsible listening nourishment. Now, my brothers and sisters, we have a sister coming on this evening. And hey, one thing that I love is I love some good R&B music. I love it when a sister can just sit there and sing. So I said, I'm going to play something for y'all tonight before my guest calls in. So we're going to walk into my living room. I am going to press play and we are going to listen tonight to a queen, honey. Okay. I know you all know who this sister is. Here we go, brothers and sisters. Coming to the stage, we have Sister Queen Aretha Franklin. Oh yes, come on, just a little bit, why not? We're gonna set the stage for our special guest, Sister Queen Allie. Yes, she'll be calling in, talking about her album Soul Proprietor. Oh, it's going down. Come on, y'all, rock steady. Hey. All right, brothers and sisters, I know you're grooving. Just setting the stage. Hey, come on. What? Brothers and sisters, I mean, you know, I just had to go there tonight. You know, there's something about good music that is timeless. It's classic. It is always going to be there. And there's just some things that you just can't do over. And when Sister Aretha Franklin gets on the mic, shoot. I mean, come on, brothers and sisters. So I appreciate you listening to a legend, a sister queen, no doubt, Sister Aretha Franklin. Her whole album is jamming, brothers and sisters, okay? I mean, absolutely jamming. So I just had to share with you all this evening because this was just the most beautiful thing that happened today. I'm going grocery shopping. Excuse me, brothers and sisters. Told you I'm still recovering. I went to the grocery store today, and this little beautiful chocolate baby girl, she had to be about 4 years old, just beautiful, walked up to me, and she said, "Would you like to buy some candy?" And I looked around, I was like, yes, I would. She was helping her older sister, her sister probably about 8 years old, sell her candy for school. I could not believe it. I mean, entrepreneurship, you know, business skills on point, bold and ready. I was amazed at the boldness of this little young girl. I mean, it was amazing, brothers and sisters. Oh, brothers and sisters calling in live. My special guest. Brothers and sisters, my special guest, Queen, Sister Queen, Allie, calling in, brothers and sisters, on the tour. Let's give her a round of applause. Hi. Ooh, so excited. What's going on? Brothers and sisters, I mean, she's live on the phone, so tell everybody where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Houston, Texas, live and direct.
Stand up. Thank you, Houston, for allowing this Sister Queen to come on the tour this evening. So, obviously, we are in state. I'm recording live from Dallas, Texas, brothers and sisters. So, Texas is definitely in the building. We are representing the DFW as well as the Houston area. So, it is going down this evening. So, my sister, how's your day going so far?
It's a blessing. I am truly blessed today, darling.
Well, all right then, darling. Oh, we can definitely go there this evening, my love.
Yes. I'm so honored to be on this show. So honored.
Well, I thank you so much for saying yes. You know, brothers and sisters, this sister just dropped her first. This is your first album, right?
My very first album, yes.
Her very first album, brothers and sisters, Sole Proprietor. Let's give her a round of applause. We gotta show you some love on this. So, you know, let's just get right into it. When did you know that you had the gift to sing?
Oh my gosh. I think I really realized it when I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I had been mocking my sisters and my dad, and whenever I saw on TV, I was really obsessed with Escape and Monica and Brandy. Mm-hmm. And I just decided at 5 I was going to volunteer to do the kindergarten graduation.
Yes.
Yes, Jesus Loves Me was the solo.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember just being lost in the moment. Even that young, I was just so engaged in being a vocalist and how it sounded and did people like it. And that's when I just realized this is something I want to do for the rest of my life.
That's amazing, because I know I can, you know, I've talked about this before about my vocals. I know that the Lord has given me the gift of speaking. He has not given me the gift of leading devotion. You know what I mean?
I definitely understand you. Definitely.
Nah, that ain't been my gift. So you started out with the idea that, okay, this is what I want to do. You were influenced by, you know, Escape and other female artists. Were there any other groups, you know, whether they were male or female, that influenced you or that you looked up to them like, you know, okay, I want to do that also, just outside of Escape and, you know, anybody else?
Yes, I can say male-wise, I was obsessed with Drew Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't the male perspective. It was the voices themselves. Like, they were so strong, and the harmonies were just beautiful.
Yeah.
And I loved them so much. And also, like, choirs around my city, like Baptist church choirs. I'm actually Catholic. But when I would go to Baptist churches, you know, visiting them, I would fall in love with the voices. Just the harmonies and the soul in the voice. Mm-hmm. That's what God was.
Yes. I mean, you know, my whole thing is I love a good note and I love a good song. I'm not influenced, but I have always been able to turn to listen to some good Johnny Gill. I can listen every time I get on the phone. Somebody always wants to call, but anyway. So, you know, Johnny Gill and like Chucky Booker. And by the way, I'm looking for you, Chucky Booker. I don't know where you are, but I'm gonna find you. Chucky Booker, you know, Christopher Williams. You know, I love listening to SWV, Anita Baker, definitely Layla Hathaway. I like Lil Mo. You know, I like good, strong voices that just, you know, good, and Sade, definitely Sade.
Yes.
And, you know,
she's one of my favorites.
Oh,
her
my.
And Phyllis Hyman.
Oh.
Phyllis Hyman is another favorite.
Yes.
Definitely.
So, you know.
That was real music. That was good. That was good whole music. was good.
Oh, thank you. I'm telling you. So when it comes to with you performing, were you getting the towel and wrapping it around your head? What were you using for the microphone? Like how many shows did you put on in your house before you really went live?
Oh, baby, I can't even tell you because it's countless numbers. But I do have specific memory of me singing the national anthem. I had to be no older than 7, and I was singing the national anthem in front of the boombox, and I was recording it through the little microphone, the little cheap one, and I plugged it into the boombox, and I would record it on a cassette. And my grandmother would just hoop and holler just to make me feel good.
That's so
But I
funny.
would sing it about 20 times. Every time she was like, oh, yeah. I would sing the national anthem every time. Like my life depended on it. I still love singing the national anthem.
And so have you sung the national anthem anywhere or?
I have. I know this might sound funny, but I sung it for an event we had here in Houston called the Southern Fried Chicken Festival.
Ooh.
And it was a lot of veterans there, unbeknownst to me, but they all came up to me and was like, wow, like you did an incredible job. And I was flattered because I always loved that song, but my biggest issue was my pitch on that song when I was younger. And so once I got my voice trained and I executed it well this year, then I felt confident and comfortable that I'm like, okay, I can do this everywhere, you know, at any event, at a basketball game, football game.
Yeah.
So,
wow, that is amazing. Now, you know, see, I have not really had too much to eat today. And you just said the Southern Fried Chicken Festival. See, that is a nice festival. That sounds that whoever put that together, they care about the people. Because see, I have never been to a Southern Fried Chicken Festival. However, I would love to go to one. It's just like, you know, who's been holding back on this information? Why did I have to wait till you come on the show, my sister? And now she done laced me up and let me know. Now, this is in Houston, right?
Yes, you're going to have to take a trip down here.
I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind.
Southern Fried Chicken Festival.
I don't mind. And okay, so, you know, just tell me about this festival because, oh, the dreams that I'm having right now is just, oh, this, you know, let's talk about it just for a minute. Like, tell me about this festival. What goes on at the Southern, let me just say it because it just saying it sounds like I'm going to be delivered. Southern Fried Chicken Festival. Okay, what goes on at this festival, sister?
Well, this festival, I mean, I didn't even know there were so many varieties of fried chicken. There was even a vegan fried chicken truck. Like, it wasn't really chicken, but it was good. It tasted like fried chicken. You couldn't tell the difference. But they have different food trucks that are usually specialized in fried chicken. There's margaritas, there's drinks, and live music. And it's a ball of fun. And then they have a special tent for the VIPs. You get a full plate of food with one of Houston's best Frenchie's chicken on it, and some good sides, and some beer, and sodas, and water, whatever you need. And it's just a ball. It's a blast. It's a great time.
How much is it to get in?
From my understanding, I think it was about $10.
That's a good 10 for me. I mean, 10 ain't never been more well spent in its life. Okay, $10, and so, when does this occur?
Usually it occurs in the summertime, so you're looking at about July, August, around that time. It's pretty hot, but it'll be worth those margaritas cool you down real good.
Now, the one thing people don't need to do is see me under the influence of any alcohol. For the life of me, I'm telling you now, like, I can do some wine, but anything else, you know, somebody's going to have to carry me out. I'm just saying. And in this day and age with the camera phones and people being all in your business when you are completely at your worst, I mean, people will just film you. You could just have both your legs broken. And there is an amateur photographer and an amateur director filming your misery. Ooh. But anyway,
You'll be fine. You'll be fine, sweet darling.
Okay. But I'm gonna tell you what, darling. I sure will be at that fried chicken festival coming. Oh yes. Okay, so let's move on. So when it comes to Soul Proprietor, this is your first album. You've been singing since you were a young girl. You know, when did you decide that you were going to drop this album?
I wanted to do it since about, I think it was 2015. The beginning of 2015, I was like, you know what? I've been singing backup for everybody else. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to do this. Mm-hmm. And so I had a couple of songs already recorded, so I was like, well, that'll be the beginning. Well, then there was a roadblock. My mother passed away in September of 2015. And so I was like, I was upset with myself because I never had a product to give her. I never had any form of work, any artwork, any body of work that she could listen to before she died. So when that happened, I was truly determined. In December of that year, I told the guy I was working with, Q Guyton, shout out to Q Guyton, he helps me with everything. I told him, I said, I'm going to go ahead and do an album. Are you ready? He was like, I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm like, I'm beyond ready. So that's when I really started, and the songs just flowed. It just happened so magically, and I really think it was because my mother was there in spirit. You know,
yes.
That's all I can say. It happened too smooth.
Yes. And so, you know, how many songs are on this album?
It's 8 songs on the album and 1 ski.
Wow. You know, and I first want to take the most time out to say this to you. You know, my condolences when it comes to your mother falling asleep, because my father also fell asleep in 2014, March 2014. And when that did happen, you know, I definitely took a turn for the darkest. And I experienced, you know, like we all do, you know, grief and all of that. But I also know that would help me to then say to somebody else who would experience the same thing, I know what you're going through. And so I just want to take the time out to tell you to be encouraged and to trust the process of your grieving, and the fact that you were able to push through, create, make an album. You know, the thing about it is your mother saw you for the time that she was awake, and she has seen the goodness and the talent and the love and just how amazing a daughter you are. So she didn't miss out on anything. She got to have you as her child. She knew, you know, what she gave birth to, who she gave birth to. So I just want you to be encouraged. I don't want you to be sad when certain holidays come up. I've been able to tell people that, you know, you can look at it 2 ways. You know, you can let it affect you and you cannot let it affect you. And I'm just encouraging you to not let any of these holidays or any days where it isn't a holiday, you know, don't let it get to the point to where you don't think that you can go on, because you most definitely can. And it's obvious with your album that you put out. So I just want you to be encouraged, and may you press through your grief. And that's also for everybody else who's listening who has experienced this type of loss. Nobody can really understand what it is until they have experienced it. And it's a silence like no other. And there are days where you do find yourself thinking about them. There are days that you do find yourself crying. And there are days where, you know, you may not have thought about them at all. That's not to say that you don't love them, but that's the Most High God showing us that we are able to make it through. And He is a wonderful counselor, so He is able to nurture us and heal our hearts. So I just want everybody to be encouraged when it comes to that, especially with, you know, people who choose to celebrate Thanksgiving and people who choose to celebrate Christmas. I don't. And so that's how I'm able to make it through. for what I'm going through. So for you, my sister, my queen, I salute you for still standing, still pressing, still creating, still serving, still being beautiful, and still making sure that you are successful. I salute you. So, big ups to you.
I salute you as well, my sister.
Thank you. Thank you. We just had to have that moment. That's what we do here on the Sister Speak show. It's about uplifting. It's about encouragement. It's about inspiring. It's about making the known known. It's about edifying one another. It's about having great fellowship, not good fellowship, but having great fellowship, being here for one another. If our sister or our brother is mourning, we're going to mourn with you. If you are experiencing exceeding gladness and exceeding joy, we feel the same for you. We have to be accountable for one another and stop hurting one another, tearing down one another, hating on one another, not encouraging one another. We really take the time out to not nurture each other the way that we're supposed to, and we miss out on so much power. That negative energy is no good, brothers and sisters. No bueno at all. Because what we are supposed to do is take the time out to discern. Take the time out to say, look, my sister, look, my brother, you be encouraged. Being able to look at someone and say, okay, I can tell that they're going through, and may not even go up to them and say anything, but dropping a prayer for them. We've got to be accountable for one another, my brothers and my sisters. And so that's what we do here on the Sister Speak show. Okay, so sole proprietor. Let's go through the songs. Let's go through the songs. What's the first song on the album?
The first song on the album is Shine.
Okay. What influenced you to write Shine?
Well, first of all, it was basically a song that started the album again, and that was one of the two songs that I already had recorded, and it was all about me not only doing this for other people and to inspire other people, but I also had to find a joy in it myself, because there was a time where I wasn't joyful about singing because I was just giving.
Yeah.
And I had to make it at some point about me and my story, and that's what Soul Proprietor is. It's just my story.
That's a beautiful thing. And isn't it so... Once you find your voice, isn't it so amazing the power that begins to manifest on the inside of you when you... Oh, my gosh. Finding your voice. Okay, so the first song is Shine. What's the second song on the album?
The second song is called Best of Me. It includes a local Houston rapper named Two Eyes, and it's basically a love story. It's that dysfunctional love story where you want to hate the person and beat them up, but then y'all end up in bed together. And it's just like, wait, what happened? It's just a passionate story.
Yeah. Ooh, that's, I like it. I like passionate stories.
You definitely love Best of Me, then. It's one of those.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Made into a book. It's really funny, too.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so the third song on the album is...
The third song is called Backseat. And basically what Backseat is about is how women as a whole get pushed in the backseat to industry that is male-dominated. And that's, you can relate that to almost any industry here in the United States or even around the world, where women are either not promoted just because they're a woman, or they don't make as much money as the men do in a certain field. It's the same thing in the music industry where, here in Houston especially, I've experienced where I get favors from producers and they don't want the same type of favors back. They want something a little more rewarding that's temporary, like a picture or a video of you, or, even to jump in bed with you. Whatever it may be, it's not what you're asking for. I may ask for a beat. They're asking to sleep with me. See what I'm saying? Instead of me doing a favor musically, they want other favors. So that's what that's about.
Okay, now wait a minute. Okay, so the first song was Shine, because I'm writing this down. Okay, number 2 was what again?
Number 2 is Best of Me.
The Best of Me. I'm writing this down. Best of Me, because you know we've like Best of Me. Okay, number 3. What's the name of number 3 again?
It's called Backseat.
Backseat. Now, see, we need to talk, because you said something. Now, look, brothers who own the studios, brothers who produce, brothers who have that studio time and know how to make dope tracks. I'm talking to you, Mr. Mix and Master, okay, Mr. DJ. I'm talking to you. Now, when a sister walks into the studio and she's laying down her tracks, she's not trying to lay down on her back. Now, you need to stop with the Mr. Nasty beats, okay, and always trying to get a little favor for something on the side. Now, if you are truly talented and you have any integrity, Mr. Producer, I'm gonna help you out, Allie, today. Look, Mr. Houston DJ, Mr. Houston Producer. Okay, Mr. I can make your album go to number 1. Now, you stop always trying to take down your pants and give somebody some of that. Why are you always trying to give it away? What's wrong with it? Okay? What's wrong with it that you always trying to throw that in the deal? That's not a pen. That does not sign the checks. So here you are, not only trying to give beats, but then you trying to beat it. Okay, I got an issue. We're not doing this. Not everybody who comes in is coming in with the thirst trap, okay? Some sisters really just want to sing, my brothers. They just want to sing. And they heard you were a dope producer and they wanted to work with you. And here you are trying to throw in a little puppet act and try to, we're not going to do this, Allie. I got your back, girl. Look.
Exactly what you're saying is what I have gone through. And thank God I ran across and I came to A&F, which is the music group that I'm with, and I found Q Guyton. And Q, of course, he was married, he has a child, and he has respect for his family and for himself. And when I got that, it was like a breath of fresh air. I was like, thank you, God.
Yes, right.
Somebody that actually would just let me sing. And I mean, ever since then, I've been good. I've been great.
Oh, that is good. And I'm so glad, because won't he do it? I mean, the Lord will do it for you. Oh, he will do it. See, I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, there is power in prayer. If you do not pray, I can tell you why things are not going well in your life. You have to have a consistent prayer life, good, bad, indifferent, no matter the trial, tribulation, no matter the triumph. You've got to pray. I'm telling you, I have been able to pray some situations to not manifest just from praying, and I know he's able, and it lined up with his will. Now, this sister was sitting here trying to avoid all the pervs that were in the industry, you know, and the Lord blessed her with a producer who respects his wife, his marriage, and his child. Shout out to the brothers. Look, sisters, you can't sit here and say that there are no good men. You cannot sit here and say that all men are dogs. You cannot sit here and say that, oh, there'll never be a relationship. I'll never be in a relationship because there are no good men. The devil is a liar and the truth has never been in him, and he's from the pit of hell. So listen, there are good men out there, and the good ones that are married, praise the Lord. And there are good men that are single. There are good women that are single. So look, Allie, I don't know what you done started tonight. Girl, but you got me going this evening. I'm just telling you, Sister Queen. You got me going this evening. Okay, so look. We got Shine. We've got The Best of Me, Backseat. Number 4 on the album is
the interlude. It's basically complimentary to Backseat, and it's a skit that it actually didn't happen, but it's kind of metaphorical.
Mm-hmm.
It's not literal. And basically, the guy just disrespects me, tells me to get in the back seat because we're going to pick up his friend, just because I don't want to pay and I don't have the funds to pay for a beat. But instead, I offered him a hook or to rap on it, and he was like, no, that wasn't what I was thinking. I was thinking more along the lines of letting me touch you. And I was like, no, like, that's not the kind of singer I am. So it just compliments that. That's the interlude.
You know what? And bless you for bless you for the way that you were raised, because there are some sisters who don't have that level of integrity. There are some sisters who do not yet know that they are sister queens, and therefore they will, do whatever they can for a beat. They will allow themselves to be disrespected. They will turn themselves into community property, because they just have not been equipped yet with the proper skills to make righteous judgments, and we pray for those sisters that they will come out of that trance and that they will wake up, and that there will be something that will happen in their life to where they will know that, the way I conducted myself was not pleasing to the Most High God. Let me repent. Let me get some of this redemption. And let me carry myself in a new way. That's what it's about on the Sister Speak show. I mean, I had to turn around. I was not always living where I was making righteous judgments, and I still to this day don't always make a righteous judgment. I do strive for righteousness. I do want to be righteous, but there was a time where I was off the hook. I was out of line. I was out of line. And, if I could take those moments back, I would. But the way that I'm able to take them back is by encouraging somebody else not to be that way, not to live that way, to tell them that these are the consequences for living a promiscuous life, for not thinking about reputation, for, excuse me, for the fact that I'm embarrassing God. I don't think a lot of times we realize we embarrass him, and we need to be accountable for that. We all have experienced what embarrassment is, whether it was through a parent, through somebody trying to embarrass you publicly, whatever it is, we have experienced embarrassment, and we know what that is. And we have to be honest. I know there are times that we embarrass him, and we live also in a day and age where people are recording everything that you do. Everything. I'm so glad that all of my off the hookness was never recorded. Now but wait a minute. It was never recorded as far as man's terms, but it was recorded by the angels. I have to give an account, even though I've repented. So we never escape. We never escape being recorded. Understand that. Even at this very second, we're being recorded. And I just want our brothers and sisters to, understand that, our behaviors don't go without someone knowing. And the eyes of the Lord are 10 times stronger and 10 times brighter than the sun. So we're talking about him being able to see it all. And so, I just want to encourage you, my brothers and sisters, to understand that, at some point we have to grow up. Okay, so we've got interlude, and interlude is about you sitting in the back seat. You don't have the money. You thought that you was going to sing on a hook. You thought you was going to add some vocals, and instead he wants to be a pervert.
Yes, that is the interlude. And I end up getting out of the car and walking back home instead of riding anymore with him.
Girl, I can't wait to see the video. I can see this.
I know, right? We're actually working on the treatment right now. I'm so excited about that.
Oh my gosh. See? Oh, brothers and sisters, I told you that nobody does it like the Sister Speak show. I do it. This is my lane. Okay, so nobody does it like the Sister Speak show. When I tell you that I've got some of the dopest special guests ever, I've got some of the dopest special guests ever. Okay, so of course. So she's got a treatment that is being developed for a video. I'm so excited.
I'm going to love this one. I love it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so look, she gets out the car. She slams the door. She says, and thank God you weren't in no coupe, girl. Ooh.
If you listen to the interlude, it sounds like a hoopty. It really does.
As long as it got 4 doors and you can get out, honey. Because if you would have been in a coupe, that would have been a struggle. You would have had to really fight. And that would have been so funny.
That is the truth, yes.
Okay, so good thing you was in a 4-door. Okay, so you got out, you slammed the door, and you walk home because Allie ain't taking none of that. That's what I'm talking about, sister. Okay, so number 5 on the album, what's the song?
Okay, that one is where the album changes and it goes in more of my love songs.
Okay.
And the next one is called Come Closer.
Ooh.
And it's basically that story that maybe y'all are, at a club or at a lounge and this guy's looking at you and you're like, hey, I ain't got much time to waste. Are you going to come over here or not?
Yes.
But I'm not going over there. So it's just the way I was brought up. My mom always told me, you don't go to no man. You let him come to you. So it's basically like that and telling him that if he don't come to me, you're missing out on something great. That's it. Just a little attitude on that one.
I love it. And your mama told you right. A man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and he findeth favor with the Lord.
Amen.
And it is a beautiful thing to be found. But in order to be found, you must first know that you're lost. You can't find something that's not lost. I'm just telling you, some of you sisters need to scram. Some of you sisters need to literally get lost so you can be found.
Please.
Stop showing up. Get lost. Let him find you so you will then know that he took the effort. See, it's easy to pick the fruit that's fallen from the tree, but blessed is the man that knows how to climb to the top and get that good fruit. What do you say today? What do you say today?
That is the truth.
Yes.
That's all that Come Closer is about. That's it right there.
Yes. Yes, come closer to this good fruit. Because if this brother does not know how to climb, honey, I'm just saying though, I'm telling you, sisters, I'm telling you, do not be the fruit that's on the ground, that gets stepped on, that gets halfway chewed into, that's got worms crawling in and out, that's just been beat up and unrecognizable, not sweet, not ripe, and molding. You don't want to be the fruit on the ground. You want to be the fruit that remains in the tree, good for picking. Ooh, ooh. High up in there, high in the trees. Okay, I'm just trying to tell y'all something. Okay, so come closer. We definitely recognize that a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and he find favor with the Lord. And I want to encourage my sisters, and my brothers, because look, it's a beautiful thing to be married, and I want all of my brothers and sisters to experience marriage. So just make sure that you are doing it the biblical way, so that way you find that favor. And for those of you who have made mistakes and you have gotten outside of the biblical way, repent. I need you to be celibate, and I need you to wait, and I need you to prepare. And I need you to just absolutely understand that you're going to have to reset in order for these things to come, because that's what I had to do. I had to reset. See, I'm no longer a hoe. I'm no longer a whore. So therefore, I can speak to you about this because I am married. But there were some steps that I had to take in order to be renewed. Okay. I'm just okay. Oh, girl, Allie. What are you doing tonight on the Sister Speak show?
See, I love this because you just get me. You just get me, and we're here. All the way over the phone, we're here. We I love it.
Okay, so we've got Shine. We've got The Best of Me. We've got Backseat. We have The Interlude. We have Come Closer. And now we're at number 6 on your album, Soul Proprietor, and it is...
Out now.
You said it's called what?
Next song?
Yeah, the next song, number 6.
POW. And I'm explaining it. I call it POW because it's a play on words.
Okay.
And basically it's just saying, even on the grind, you make me follow you. Then on the ground, you make me fall for you. So it's like, even when I'm doing my music and I'm grinding and I'm not thinking about anybody else or anything else, I think about you. And when I'm on the ground, it's just like a metaphor. When you're on the ground, you're standing still. You know, you're on cement. You're standing firm. But, you know, you sweep me off my feet. You make my knees weak. You know, you make me fall for you. So it's just like a little analogy, a little play on words, a little love song for the guy that I was in love with. Unfortunately, he's moved on, I've moved on, but I wrote it at a time where I felt strongly about our love, and I said, you know what, I think this is a relatable song, so let me go ahead and put it on the album. Although I'm not in a relationship with him anymore, I can still put it on the album for others to relate to.
Okay, and the name of this song again is what?
It's called P.O.W.
Okay, so I did write it down. P.O.W. Play on words. You wrote it because at the time you were in a relationship, you were in love. You all have since separated, but you still felt good enough about the song to put it on there. Wow, that was deep.
It didn't end bitter. It just ended because it was supposed to. We weren't supposed to be together. So.
Wow.
I still thought it's still relevant. It's still people can still relate to it.
So is the love completely gone, Allie? Is it just completely gone?
The eros is completely gone.
Okay.
But the path of the friendship is still there. It's definitely there.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. You know, you never know how life turns around, though. I'm telling you, life has a funny way of bringing back people from the past. So you never know. I'm not saying that y'all gonna get back together. I'm not saying that you aren't. But I'm saying you just never know. You just never know how life brings about certain things full circle. So, okay, so we've got P.O. And we can all relate to being in a relationship and then it just ending, whether it's good or bad. See, all of my relationships, God had to end. He just had to. Because I didn't know how to do it. I know how to hang in there. I got a good grip. My mom and my father were married for over 50 years, and my mother has only known one man. So I've seen her stay. I've seen her stay good, bad, and indifferent. I've seen my daddy stay good, bad, and indifferent. And so I don't know anything else but just to hold on and to have a good grip. And so the Lord literally would have to slap my face off and wake me up and separate me from toxic situations because I just didn't know how to let go. And I think we all can. Well, there are some people who know how to let it go just like that. And then there are others who they just have a little bit more staying power. And it's not to say that somebody who walks away, because there's somebody who has more walking power. Excuse me. It's just how your life experiences that shape you when it comes to how you're going to deal with a relationship. Whether you saw, your father not treating women right, or you always saw your father fighting with your mother, or vice versa, or, whatever it is, we all are shaped at young ages when it comes to how we're going to deal with, adult relationships. So, okay, we've got that. Okay, number 7. What's the song?
So the next one is called Kama Sutra.
Uh-oh.
Everybody says the same thing. They're like, oh, yeah. But this one is spelled like a comma, like in between, numbers or sentences. But it's comma because at this time, I was in love with someone who loved to get money, but in the wrong way. Mm-hmm. And so the way that I would try to make him stay home would be to, not totally seduce him, but just convince him that he could have a better time at home than he could out in the street. And eventually I lost touch with this person because I'm sure they went to jail. And and so I had to wake up and be like, look, even if that person is doing the wrong thing, and of course you love them, you can't stick around. So that's basically what the song is about. It's the evolution of someone who's in love with a man who's doing the wrong thing. She wants to keep him home, but of course, he wants to do his own thing.
Oh, the stories that I could tell, and the stories that every sister queen could tell when it comes to that. Girl, Allie, you've got to listen to the show this Sunday with my special guest, Malika Gano. She is going to be on. She is the author of I Fell in Love with the Drug Dealer series. Oh my gosh. Oh, you've got to tune in because this sister got a series. It's going down. Okay, so wait. Okay, we can all relate to being in a relationship with somebody who's not necessarily all the way legit. I know I've been in relationships with somebody who was selling drugs. And I didn't know he was a drug dealer till the police came. See, that's the problem with secrets, okay? There's going to be some things that you need to tell me in advance. At least give me a head start, a running start. At least give me something to where I could put my thoughts together. Do not let me know that you sell drugs when the cops come. I would appreciate it if, and this is just back in the day, I would have appreciated if he would have told me, look, I'm a drug dealer. Let me tell you what happened real quick. See, girl, because you, it's something about you. You're making me talk tonight. Brothers and sisters, I don't know what happened, but I know she's going to call back. But I'm going to tell the story tonight because... Oh, we got you, sis. We got you.
That phone just clicked out. I said, what?
It happens. I said, look, and I'm just talking, and next thing you know, bunk, gunk, gunk, gunk. And I'm just like, wait a minute, Houston, we do not have a connection. The devil doesn't want me to tell it tonight. No, we're going to talk tonight. We're going to set the captives free. Okay, so since you were talking, that is so funny. Oh, gosh. Okay, so you talking about Kama Sutra. And I was just saying, look, I have to tell this story because we all have a story or a few of them when it comes to, dealing with somebody who's not legit. So, okay, I'm in high school. I'm out with my friend. I'm like, okay, I'm hanging out with this guy. Supposedly he's my supposedly he's my boyfriend. He's got a cousin. Let's hang out. So my friend, she drives. We go pick them up. Red flag number one. Why do sisters always got to go get the brothers? Do the brothers ever have a car? Do they ever get a car? Like, where's your car at, man? And the brother's looking at you like you're driving it. It's just a matter of time before I put this spell on you and I'll be picking you up from work. Okay? I can see it in your eyes. You're desperate. And I'm going to be driving your car. Okay, so listen. Here we go. So we go and we pick these dudes up. And so we go and we hang out at the marina. Why do we always got to go hang out by the water? Anyway, so we go hang out by the water. And we're sitting there. And mind you, I have some finger waves in my hair up front. I've got my hair down in the back. I've got on some white Guess overalls. I've got on a teal green shirt. I've got on some black kicks. So I remember what I had on, okay? So my friend's in the front seat. We're all talking, blah, 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 blah. The cops come out of nowhere. I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? The dude in the back said, here, take this. And it was a bag full of crack cocaine, okay? Oh my God. First time I had ever seen crack live. I had always seen it on Cops. I ain't never seen crack live.
It looks a little dumb.
Oh, it was crazy. The vials and everything. He told my friend, I kid you not, brothers and sisters, I'm not being explicit. He told my friend to stuff it in her vagina. Now, this is a big Ziploc bag full of crack. I don't know who this ain't. Look, my friend ain't no elephant. She can't stuff this. She ain't no Tyrannosaurus Rex. She can't put this up there. That's a whole year's pap smear right there. What are you kidding me? So my friend said, here, give it to me. I looked at her. I said, you gonna stuff it? She was like, give it to me. So she stuffed it in between the seats. Okay. The cops come. Everybody gets out the car. The cop said, whose crack is this?
Oh, Lord.
Looked at me and said, you look like a drug dealer. Let me tell you about snitching on yourself. I said, I'm not a drug dealer. I got to be home by 9:30. I'm a cheerleader. I'm on the honor roll. My parents going to kill me. That ain't my crack. That's his crack.
Lord.
I had to tell it because I ain't going to jail tonight. I am in high school and I got to be home by 9:30 and it is 9:17. Okay. And we are on a full blown episode of Cops. So I tell him whose crack it is. Then the dude sends a death threat through the window talking about, I'm going to kill you. I kid you. No, I kid you not. They arrested them. They took them. My friend and I went home. But for a month, I received death threats. For a whole month, I received death threats because I didn't take the rap. You know, look, I'm fresh to the game when it comes to street codes. But I also had a father that beat tail. And I was more afraid of my daddy than I was of going to jail. Okay, so it wasn't happening, but I can relate completely to finding out that somebody is living a completely unlegit life and having to break away from that. Because you know what, sister? It's something about being attracted to something that we have no business dealing with.
Exactly. And I knew he was choking from the moment I laid eyes on him, but he was just too beautiful. I couldn't do it.
That's the problem. I'm telling you, know, it's so funny because Belle Biv DeVoe said never trust a big butt and a smile. There has to be something for the brothers that we can't trust. So at least there has to be
a big gun and some dreads. Don't trust it.
Shut your mouth. What you said? Yes.
Never trust a big gun and some dreads, baby.
Allie said it. She said never trust it. At all. And that's what it is, brothers and sisters, already. Okay. So we've got that. Okay, now we're on the 8th song. What is it?
Actually, it's the 7th.
Oh, we're on the... Wait a minute. Okay, now, Shine, Best... Oh, wait, because the interlude. Okay, so, wait a minute. Hold up. Carry the one, Ayana. Carry the one. Carry it. Put it in your purse next time. Okay, number 7.
My favorite. It's my favorite. Second to my favorite, but yeah, it's a really jamming song.
And it's called what?
Love and Affection.
Love and Affection. Oh yes, we all need love and affection. Okay, sister, tell us what's the inspiration behind this song.
This song, it was inspired through the same relationship that inspired Destiny. And basically, it's actually a diss song. It sounds romantic, but it's just saying, before because he couldn't make up his mind, he had to go separate ways. And before we make our separate ways, let's just have one more night together. One more.
Yeah. Okay.
And so basically, it's just about that. But the reason why it's my favorite song is because I use such imagery for the lovemaking without being rude or disrespectful or explicit. I went into, because it was more than just, sex for us. It was actual lovemaking, and something. It's a difference between lovemaking and sex in that it's something that transpires where your souls connect, and it's just a magical almost experience. And so that's how I knew that I was in love with him, because it wasn't just like it was with every other guy. Like he said, I was pretty promiscuous when I was younger.
Yeah.
So, I just knew that this experience sexually was different from my other experiences. So I just wanted to experience it one more time before we went our separate ways, because I still loved him, but I just knew it wasn't going to work, and he knew it also.
Love and affection, brothers and sisters. I mean, we can completely relate to this album, Sole Proprietor, so far. I mean, we've got Shine, we've got Best of Me, we've got Backseat, we've got the interlude that comes, and then next thing you know, we have Come Closer, we have POW, we have Kama Sutra, and now we have Love and Affection. I mean, each title, I mean, it just sounds like the bomb, Allie. Like, I mean, it really does, because you got me over here talking. Look, now I'm using my New York accent, girl. You got me over here talking and everything. You've got me over here like, yes. I mean, this is just what's up. Like, I can't wait to get your album. I can't wait to listen to it. You know, I always think I'm in the video. You can't tell me that I'm never not. See, now look, now don't tempt me, because look, don't tempt me now. Don't tempt me, because in 2018 I'm doing some traveling. You know, we trying to take this show on the road. I'm looking for people who want, anybody want to cast me in something besides a spell. I'll take it, as long as it's no nudity, as long as it doesn't make me compromise my marriage. I am talented, and I have no problem hooking it up and bringing the flavor that it needs. I just gave myself a shout out. Okay, now listen.
Yes.
What's number 8?
Number 8 is the song I dedicated to my mother, and it's called Moon and Back.
Okay.
And the reason I called it that was I hated the phrase, I love you to the moon and back. Because, I mean, if you're on Facebook and Instagram and somebody graduates or they get married or on somebody's birthday, you just see that all the time. You're just like, oh, I love you to the moon and back. And it's just like, So I remember one day I was talking about it, and my mama says, well, maybe that's how they can express themselves. And so when she passed, I said, you know what? I'm going to use the phrase that agitated me the most, because there was no way I could explain how much I loved my mother.
Yes.
There was no other way. And so now I realized what she was talking about when she said that that's how people can express themselves. She was like, everybody's not a songwriter. Like, they can't get in depth like you can. So when I got in that predicament where I couldn't write anything that would suffice for the feelings that I truly had, the only thing I could say was I loved her to the moon and back. That was the best way I could describe my love for her. So that's the song that I dedicated to her on the album.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm in love with the album. Aren't we in love with Allie, brothers and sisters? Like, she's super cool, very articulate, very sweet, very beautiful, very talented. Oh, you are welcome. Okay, so, you know, on the Sister Speak show, on the tour, I like to get a little sample of the voice. Now, what I could do is I could try, but I didn't say I was coming on tonight. I said you were coming on, and with good reason, because you definitely have the vocals and you have the talent. You've dropped your first album, Sole Proprietor. It is an 8-track album, brothers and sisters, full of good songs, songs that have meaning and inspiration, songs that we will be able to relate to. So I need you, brothers and sisters, in this season and any other season, I need you to cop this album. I need you to show your support. It doesn't matter if you're not from Houston. It doesn't matter if you're not from Texas. Look, you from the tribe of Judah? Then support this sister. I need you to make sure that you are spending the money. I don't want you to bootleg it. I really want you to spend the true cheese, the true coins to get this album and show her some love. Not only that, I need you to book her. I need you to have her at your next event, your next wedding, your next concert, you know, opening up, at your next intimate concert, at whatever it is, paying her proper due cheese, okay, and having her in the circuit. Let's help this sister do what she needs to do. I'm doing my part this evening, and I'm expecting you all to do your part. Don't hate, participate. Trust me, it'll come back to you. It will. It really will. Okay, my sister. So we've set the stage. What are you going to share with our brothers and sisters who are listening this evening?
I'm going to sing the hook to Moon and Back.
Beautiful. Brothers and sisters, coming to the stage on the tour, a sultry voice, a beautiful sister, a sister who is extremely talented. She goes by the name, obviously, of Allie, and she's going to share with you this evening the hook to Moon and Back. Show some love, brothers and sisters, with a round of applause for our sister queen, Allie, as she comes to the stage with Moon and Back. Take it away, my sister.
I've loved you my whole life, but still I have the phone. Hard period between me. I wish that I could tell you moon back to the moon back, moon back to the moon back.
Oh, brothers and sisters, show some love for Sister Queen Allie. That was absolutely beautiful. Your voice is dope. Yeah. Who got the dopest artist coming through the tour, the Sister Speak show? That's who. I mean, you heard it. And you know what? I know you want her to sing more, but guess what? If you want her to sing more, buy the album, okay? Have her come perform at your next event, your wedding. Oh my gosh, absolutely beautiful voice. You know, I'm truly inspired tonight by the fact that you've pressed your way through this far in spite of experiencing the trial that you had to experience. You know, Sole Proprietor it's going to chart at #1. It's going to really go very far, and you need to prepare yourself for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You need to prepare yourself for that. Brothers and sisters, Shine, Best of Me, Backseat. We've got Come Closer. We have POW. We have Kama Sutra. We have Love and Affection. And we have Moon and Back, a song dedicated to her mother. Her album is based on her journey. Am I correct?
Definitely, definitely.
And so now, where do we go with Sole Proprietor? What is the next event or the next step with this album?
Well, it's actually going to go on digital platforms tomorrow. I'll be working on that. And then we'll start working on the second album. Of course, I'll be performing around the city. I'm also with another group, Blazing Black. And on those sets, I'll also be performing some of my own songs. So you can catch us mostly at the House of Blues Foundation Room. But there will be a lot of dates that will be listed soon, especially for 2018. I will keep you all abreast on that.
Thank you. And, you know, the city comes from Houston. And now we've got Allie coming from Houston. Houston, stand up. The fire is coming from Houston, no doubt. You know, I love what you guys do. And I am so excited that I get to meet you all, talk to you all, interview you all, vibe. And then I get to introduce you to, you know, the Sister Speak Show listeners. You know, I'm really excited. We were able to but we have over 1,000 plays of the Sister Speak Show. 1,018 to be exact. That is huge, huge, huge for the Sister Speak Show. Been running for 3.5 months. I got 43 interviews that I have under my belt. And you all make this show what it is. I mean, you know, we wouldn't be able to do it without special guests like you all. So I'm forever indebted and forever grateful that the Most High God allowed me to meet you guys on this journey. You know, it's amazing.
Thank you. I feel the same. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Oh my gosh, I'm amazed. So we have to first you got to tell everybody all of your social media platform information, you know, how they can get in touch with you, you know, booking information, everything, so they can have access to Allie.
Definitely. You can definitely follow me on Instagram at Allie, ALLIE_SLE. And you can also follow me on Facebook. I have a page for my artistry as ALLIE in all caps. Also, you can, if you want to book me for any shows or weddings, birthdays, whatever you need, you can email me at Lexi, LEXI, Renaissance, RENAISSANCE88 and or you can message me on Instagram or Facebook. Either way, I will respond.
Oh, brothers and sisters. Okay, wait. Now, how can they buy your album?
Yes, definitely purchase my album. If you would like a physical copy, I have those on hand. I can ship. If you just email me or send me a message on my social media, I can ship it to you. Or if you live in the Houston area, I'll be happy to bring it to you. I'm selling them physically by hand for $5, but they'll be available for digital download tomorrow. So.
Brothers and sisters, she's on the go. She's on the move. Okay. I'm so excited. I really, really am. Has your music been played on any other platform? I know you had. Wait, you know what? We didn't even cover this, and I have to cover it. Talk about your listening debut, your listening party. Let's talk about it. How'd it go?
It was beautiful. It was wonderful. It was a huge turnout.
Mm-hmm.
I had it at the Media Block. Again, it's owned by Q Guyton and Deja Vu PR, and I had it there. And I was just expecting about 50 to 100 people. I exceeded that greatly, and I was just shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Although it was open invite, you know, people don't usually respond that well to music events here. So I was shocked when so many people came. We had a live performance by Q himself, and I joined him secretively. And and then we had another performance by the other band that I play with, Blaze and Black, and then I performed lastly, and it was beautiful. It was great. The support was amazing. Oh,
you know what? It's no greater feeling when people come out to support you. It's no greater feeling to know that people support. Oh, you know what? Shout out to everybody who showed up for the listening album debut, the listening party. Thank you for coming and supporting this queen. It's nothing like that, you know, and it's such a great feeling. And then you said that it exceeded your thoughts as far as the capacity was concerned. And that's what it's about. Won't he do it? I mean, that's what we're just going to continue to say. Won't he do it? And, you know, I'm so excited for you that event turned out to be more than you even expected. Like, I'm glad that your mind was blown that night. You deserve it, you know. You truly do deserve it. And I can't wait till you come out to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I can't wait till you're on tour. You know, I definitely am going to want you to come back on the Sister Speak show. As I was telling my guest last night, Soul Scribe the Poet, you know, I really want to expand this show to where my guests are coming in and this is being filmed. You know, live.
Oh, that'll be lovely.
Ooh, I can't wait. We really would cut up then.
And if you're ever in the Houston area, you can also do your live recording here at the Media Block. We can film it and everything. Have a grand old time.
Oh, now listen. From your lips to my GPS. Don't play with me, because we can get some stuff together, and my husband and I'll be coming down to Houston, and we'll be making some collaborative efforts. You know, the Sister Speak show does travel, okay?
Oh, well, come on down.
So excited. Okay, so did you have a good time being on the Sister Speak show?
I did. I really enjoyed myself. I really felt connected for one of the few times in radio to have a woman have this type of platform to where I can explain my album in totality. It's just very freeing, and I greatly appreciate it so much.
Oh, you are so welcome. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
Oh, my Lord. Well, first, my family, my daddy, my sister Ursula, my baby Aaliyah, my niece, my sister Siobhan, Q Guyton, the whole A&F, Deja Vu PR, Nostalgic Art Expressions. She's the one who took my photo art pictures for the album.
Beautiful.
And to all the producers, Ben Wade, LP, and Mayday. They were awesome. Awesome producers.
Did y'all hear that shout out list? She's doing big things, and you need to understand that. Like, she just shout out a whole list, okay? The whole list of all the fire.
That's why it takes a village.
Oh, it does. It really does, you know. And then I also want to send a shout out to the Southern Fried Chicken Festival. I want to send a shout out to you for manifesting and for being there for so many people who love Southern Fried Chicken. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you next summer, and I don't care how hot it is. I'm going to eat me some Southern Fried Chicken at the festival, and that's just what that is. My sister, my queen, I thank you so much for calling in to the tour this evening, for being on the Sister Speak show. I thank you, Houston, for sharing this Sister Queen with the Sister Speak show. You all have a true gem. You have a true winner here. I can't wait to listen to the album Soul Proprietor. Brothers and sisters, don't forget, we're gonna support this sister, and we're gonna buy this album. And this is not goodbye. This is I'll talk to you later. And
I'll talk to you later.
And I'm also going to be sending you a copy of the show so you can share it with everybody and add it to your portfolio. And like I said, I want you to come back on the Sister Speak show again. There'll be, and this time, hopefully, well, see, I don't want to give it away, but I don't want to give it away, but I'm just saying, like, I'm working on something really big that's, that is going to really highlight independent artists. That's the only thing I can say right now. So you stay tuned, Sister Queen, because we're going to definitely be working together in the future. And I will talk to you later, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. God bless.
God bless you, and you are welcome. Oh, brothers and sisters. You know, there just comes a time when you know you have run into the fire and you don't want to run out, because fire is purifying, okay? There's nothing wrong with the fire. And Soul Proprietor, fire. I can't wait to get the album. Brothers and sisters, you got to get the album. Brothers and sisters, you know, hold up. Pause. Let's give a round of applause for our sister, Allie, Sister Queen, Allie. Let's give her a round of applause. Big ups, big ups, big ups. She was all the way legit, all the way 100, all the way. Okay, so brothers and sisters, listen. The time has been well spent. Thank you, Houston, for once again sharing this Sister Queen with us. Soul Proprietor is the album. It's an 8-track album. Dope songs. She told you the inspiration behind the music. So cop it. And she also told you how to get in touch with her. So get in touch with her. Book her. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this Sunday we have we have another Sister Queen. We have another Sister Queen. Malika Gano. And I hope I'm not mispronouncing her last name. But when she comes on, she'll set the record straight. And just in case I am, we'll know how to pronounce it on that day. She is a multiple-time author. Not 2-time, not 3-time. We're talking about series of books. We're talking about I Fell in Love with a Drug Dealer series. The Church Girl series. I can't wait, because to have yet another author on the show is amazing, okay? I mean, the Sister Speak show is winning. She'll be on the platform this Sunday, 7 p.m. Central. And to close out the month of November, Skeet the Young Poet. Say it again. Skeet the Young Poet. say it again. Oh, yes, Florida, stand up. I've got winners coming on my show, and I'm so excited about it. So excited. Anyway, brothers and sisters, look, the time has been well spent. This is Ayana. This is the Sister Speak Show. You've been listening to the tour recorded live in Dallas, Texas, Cedar Hill, Texas, to be exact. Tune in this Sunday to the platform, and then I need you to tune in on the 29th of November when my special guest will be Skeet the Young Poet on Coming to the Stage. Hug your husbands, hug your wives, kiss your husbands, kiss your wives. Kiss your child, kiss your children. Lock the doors, lock the windows. Drink you some water before you go to bed. Drink you some water when you wake up. Pray without ceasing, okay? You need to pray without ceasing because the devil is no joke. He really is no joke. But the Most High God has all power. So we're winning out here, okay? If God be for you, who can be against you? Who? I'll wait, who? Not no one. Okay, brothers and sisters, hug yourself, love yourself. Just don't touch yourself. That's nasty. You don't need to be touching yourself. I'm just being honest with you. So listen, brothers and sisters, tomorrow, press your way through. Press your way through. Get up, get out, and get something. And tune in this Sunday to the platform. This is Ayana signing off from the Sister Speak Show. And I will talk to you later. You take care.